shit.
It's live. It's live.
Test live too.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's live.
Test live too.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep. It's live.
Okay. Okay, good. Sorry.
I'm gonna make you a mod on my channel.
Okay. Alright, baby. That sounds good.
Well, guys, I did a little bit of a test here. Testing live streaming without having 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 watch hours or whatever it is that you gotta have. So Voodoo Queen is my first mod. I don't even know if anyone will show up or care what is being talked about here. In fact, I don't really even have anything to talk about. But I'll just sit here and see if any of my 10 subscribers, 9 subscribers show up. Well, this is fun. Live on air. Let's see. This is how you pin a message. Message pin. Unpin message. I wonder what other kind of options you have. I don't even know. Apparently I can play around with filters and stuff while I'm doing this. Let's see. Yep. Yep. So basically, I guess what's happening is oh man, oh, cancel. Oh, whew, that was close. Oh, okay. Anyways, what's the pencil do? I have no idea. Oh, there goes the bird. What is this? Boom. Aw. That's really cute. I'm sorry I look like shit today, guys. Right? There we go. Yeah. Working class. This is my favorite. That's right. Jolly Roger. Yar. Great. That does hearts. Awesome. Congrats. Clap, clap, clap. What is that sound? Great. Oh, hey. Hello. Kiss my ex. Do you want to be my second mod? I'm gonna make you a moderator anyways. Oh, okay. Well, alright. I just figured out how to live stream without having hardly any subscribers or watch hours or whatever. So I'm just screwing around. Good to see you, though. I wonder, will you do me a favor? Because if you've got a minute, or can you? If I can, I want to see if I can have you on panel just for a second. I'm not sure that I can do it with this software. She's in the shower right now. She was coloring her hair and had to go run and wash it out. But I'm not sure. I don't know how I can do that. I'm betting I'm not allowed to have people on panel on this software. Let me see. I think I have to have StreamYard. I don't think this software is for StreamYard. I'm not sure. I don't want to abort the transmission. You know what, Kiss My Ex, we may have to wait for that because I'm not sure this software is meant for it's meant for live streaming, but I don't think it's meant for having people on panel, like, you know what I mean, bringing multiple people up, because I don't see that as an option anywhere. Yeah, I don't know either. Anyway, hello. Sorry I look like shit. It's a holiday weekend here and we haven't done hardly anything but work around the house, sleep and be lazy. And watch drama unfold on YouTube. That's about it. It's about 6 o'clock at night here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely ask her when she gets some time. We were going to talk about this a couple days ago, but there's been so much going on. So, well, I had downloaded StreamYard from the Play Store. Well, what I thought was StreamYard. It had the duck, it had everything, except every single word on the app was spelled wrong, which is usually a pretty good hint that that's probably not what you're wanting to put on your device. So I removed it. So I don't know. I finally got this one to work, and I was like, well, I'll just try to figure that out later. And I don't know if you were commenting on I posted a video earlier today of Abby, Voodoo Queen's little Westie. She was dead asleep with her face buried in her favorite blanket. I didn't want to wake her up because she sleeps so hard. It was adorable. But for some reason, Fingal and Timmy both left comments on that video, but I could only see them in my notifications. I couldn't do anything with them. I couldn't heart them. I couldn't reply to them. And every time I went to my video, it showed up as no comments. But I could see Bam's comment after she left one, and I could see my own, and I could see Voodoo Queen. So I don't really understand what's up with that, but I don't know. I'm new to all of this. But it is fun. Oh, well, hopefully it was a good date. Hopefully you're recovering well. No more injuries or accidents. Voodoo Queen and I were supposed to go out tonight, and we were going to go out to eat, but both of us are feeling like crap. Not COVID or anything like that kind of crap. I was having I wear contact lenses, and I was having a problem in one of my eyes, and I've taken them out. I can't see anything really right now. And she just generally just wasn't feeling very good at all. We did some work around the house this morning and part of the afternoon, but the rest of the time she's just been coloring her hair and just generally messing around and taking it easy. Oh, good. No broken ribs. Very good. Very good. Thank God. Yeah, Voodoo likes your the horses and the sheep videos. She loves those. I know those sheep can be assholes. We live in a neighborhood. We don't have this is our backyard. We don't have very much room. But those sheep can be a-holes, and goats can too. When I was a kid, we had goats. Well, I had one goat, and then that goat was really lonely and never shut up, so we had to get more goats. But then after a few years, we swiftly got rid of those. I just couldn't take it. Had rabbits and chickens, ducks, a few horses. We had a few horses. And I loved that life. I really did. I would like to get back to it. Maybe when I get older, closer to retirement age, we can get back to it. Kind of the time in your life when you have a lot of time to spend on the riding mower and riding around the property for 2 or 3 days out of the week. But I had the goats will escape. Yep, you have to have dogs. I had what's the name of it? Harvey was his name, but big old white dog, sheep dog. They're meant for keeping alpacas and sheep and goats in herds. I can't remember. There's only 2 people here, and I'm so nervous I can't remember. Not a Himalayan. Yes, Great Pyrenees. There you go. Thank you. Yes, Great Pyrenees, Harvey. He was he was so smart. We had when I had Harvey, we had a couple of cats, and one of them got injured by a hawk when he was young. He was very adventurous, would love to go outside and play and roll around and meow and run off for days at a time. But he got attacked either by a hawk or an eagle. I think it was probably a hawk. We don't have too many eagles around here, but he got attacked and he was injured very badly. We nursed him back to health, and then we also had a Siamese cat. Baron was the big black and white Oreo cat, and Butters was the Siamese, male and female. And after we moved and moved into a house, the cats would want to go outside from time to time. Butters was always kind of skittish, anyways, so she would never venture very far outside. But Baron, he wanted to, but I think he had those memories of being attacked, so he would go like maybe 10 feet from the back door. But from time to time, he would kind of start wandering and creeping out a little further into the yard, and I would let Harvey out, and I would tell Harvey, I would say, watch him. And he would go, and he would kind of just keep Baron from wandering off too far. And when I would open the door to let him back in, Butters, she would just come running in. But Baron, he would be a little reluctant, and Harvey would be sitting out there looking at him, and I would tell Harvey, I would say, bring him in, boy. And Harvey would get up and start jumping around in front of him and like literally drive him back to the back door and bring him in. Those were my ex-girlfriend's cats. She used to tell me that dog couldn't understand what I was saying, and I was like, bullshit. He understands everything I'm saying, and he does it for the most part. He was a good dog. I miss him. He was huge. Really good dog. Yeah, really big. And a lot of hair. A whole lot of hair. I mean, I didn't have any carpet in that house, and I was sweeping the floor every single day. Every single day. There was a lot of hair. My air filters for my central air conditioning and heating, I don't know if y'all have, if y'all need that over there, but here, usually you have 30 to 60 days for an air filter for the normal like air exchange through your home. With a dog like that and 2 cats, I was lucky if I got 30 days out of an air filter. I was constantly having to change it. Yeah, and in my truck, oh my God, taking him to the vet and stuff. I always wanted him to ride in the bed of the truck, but I never would put him back there because I couldn't trust him. You know, I was too. Listen, he was a great dog. He was the loudest dog in the neighborhood, probably one of the tallest and biggest. The problem with him was you never knew what was going to set him off and make him turn territorial. I mean, there was a guy pushing himself backwards in a wheelchair one time walking down the street while I was walking him, and he literally pulled me down to the ground trying to get to that guy to attack him. So I couldn't trust him. Right. I wished I lived at a place where I didn't need it, because you see all this, you see all this. I get hot. It gets hot and stays hot here. Here in Dallas, it starts getting warm in April, and it stays warm until October. It gets hot, and it stays hot. So, well, I wish I could bring you up on panel. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Let me see. No, not on YouTube. YouTube won't let me do it. Let's see. Have you watched the videos of them in the Swiss mountains? They live out with the herd, and there's signs telling you what not to do if the dog approaches you. I have not seen that. I've heard some of that stuff, but I've not seen it. They're beautiful animals, though, and they are super smart. And with their clan or their herd or whatever, they are super loving. I mean, they're very caring, and they're super loving. I suspect one of the things not to do would be don't put your hand out, and probably don't turn your back. Those are 2 things I would think, because those are 2 things I noticed with Harvey, that he never bit anybody. Well, he did bite somebody. He bit my ex-wife. He bit her on the butt twice. So But it wasn't a hard bite. It was more like a nip. So, the live stream is up and it's going.
Who are you talking to?
Kiss my axe.
Oh, tell her I said hello.
Well, you can tell her in
I
chat.
did.
Yeah. Well, you know, you.
I just got out the shower. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine. Voodoo Queen says hello. She just got out of the shower. We're just sitting here talking about dogs.
Oh, I love dogs. Hate people, I love dogs.
I don't know. Can you hear her? Kiss my axe. She said, "Hey."
And
I'm not sure which mic is getting used. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's this. I don't know if it's this.
it's probably that one. It'll override the other two.
Apparently, she can hear everything I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, yep. She says yes, loud and clear. All right.
Well, what are you doing tonight, darling?
She's laying in bed.
Aw. Well, it's late. I forget. It's
Yeah,
very late.
she's about ready to go to sleep. So, and nobody else has come in. Yeah, she said in bed. LOL.
I saw just a couple of seconds of a video you posted about a date night, and I think with Cooper. I think it was going to be with
Oh
Cooper.
yeah. No. She was taking Cooper to, I think her sister's,
Oh.
so that she and her man could go out on date night.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of like when I take Abby to the groomer and I trick her with treats. I thought maybe she was manipulating Cooper.
Yeah.
into
No.
going someplace.
Yeah. Oh, there's Violet. Hello, Violet.
Hey, Violet.
Good to see you. Yeah, Kiss My Ex said that Cooper went away for the night so that she could, so that they could go on their date night.
I've got my glasses and I can see.
Okay, Violet, cool. It's good to see you. Yeah, I probably picked the wrong time to go live. I think most of y'all are probably in bed.
Violet, where do you, what area of the,
UK.
world? She's in the UK?
She's in the UK, yeah. I'm not sure where in the UK. But yeah, Violet's UK.
Okay. Yeah, make sure that
Yeah, I guess I'll leave it up. There's no reason to take it down. It's just me and my
and quiet time.
ugly mug.
You're not ugly.
It's a good idea, I think, because it eases you in at a quiet time.
The time was.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I doubt it. You know, if I do live streams, it'll probably just be on weekends for the most part, or days that I don't know if I can find a time when everybody's awake on the weekend when I'm actually out fishing. I might try to do it so you guys can watch me fumble around the boat and not catch fish. Show you how not to fish. Although last week when I went out, I did catch a few fish.
Right.
It would have been funny though watching me what was going on the boat.
But I have to ask, accents, does your man have priorities like that? Does his hobby come before everything?
I know, Bam gets so upset, but I'm not torturing those fish. I don't keep them. I take the hook right out, and I put them right back. I make sure. I mean, occasionally there will be one that, does swallow the entire thing, and
Which is sad.
there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I had a turtle a while back. I felt really bad about. He swallowed the bait and the hook. There was absolutely no way for me to get it out of him. and all I could do is hope that by cutting the leader, hopefully it'll just keep passing straight down out through him and not be stuck in there. But there's nothing I can do about it.
Alright, well, let's let her go to bed.
But she said, yeah, she rides her horses, so we like our own things. Yeah. Yeah, Voodoo Queen's really into a lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff.
I'm redecorating. I'm remodeling the whole house.
Yep. And I help with the
tough stuff.
The tough stuff, moving, tools, cutting. I mean, but she did quite a bit of it. She was redoing her bathroom a while back, and her and I put a vanity in and put like a double sink vanity, and hung these 2 mirrors, and I gave her my saw, my miter saw, and she did all the trim herself and all painted and all of that. I mean, it looks really good. It looks really good. I don't know. We enjoyed doing stuff like that. I'm not real big on painting. That's going to fall on her. I don't like painting. But most of the other stuff I don't mind doing. And I do a lot of, plumbing and electrical and, that kind of stuff. Digging holes. I'm good at breaking shit.
No, you're not. You fix stuff. You fix a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I do fix a lot of stuff, but I break a lot of stuff too, so.
But you know how to fix it, and I don't.
I heard she had ordered these blinds, these expensive blinds. There were so many sets of them. There's so many windows in this house. And almost every single one of them were screwed up from the manufacturer. And she was all ready to send them back, and we spent like 2 days.
Yeah.
It was like 2 days. I was taking those things apart on our kitchen table and rewinding the strings, and
that's when I knew he was a keeper.
Resetting everything and making the springs right and all of that. I don't know. That's I assume they were made in China. I don't know, but
no, I think they were made in Vietnam. Huh?
Oh, or made in Vietnam, yeah. I mean, it was just a matter of,
No, it wasn't.
a little bit of patience.
I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, she was really worried. Oh, okay. So, all right, your man's American, and hobbies are so different over there. So he's still finding his feet. Gotcha. Yeah. I bet you when it comes to working on vehicles, he's probably like, "What the fuck is this?" I would imagine. I don't know, unless he's a mechanic, a foreign car mechanic. But yeah, boot, trunk. Yeah. I'm like, what?
One of my friends told me, my friend Karen, when I lived there, and she was like, "We're going to go to the car boot sale." I was like, "What?"
That's like stuff for sale out of the trunk of a car?
Yes, but it was the best thing. It's like a massive garage sale, and so I was in heaven, and Karen likes to shop like I do, and she was like, "It's called a bit of old tat," and she was, we had a blast. We had a great time.
Do they have, Kiss My Ex, Voodoo Queen spent some time over there in the UK,
In 08 and 09.
for a couple years in 08 and 09. Do they have bric-a-brac over there?
I don't think so. They had a lot of, like, the cream was really good, the bacon was really good, the sconces were phenomenal.
I thought bric-a-brac was like little.
Ooh, I get that. Yeah. He's probably missing being able to go to the range and all kinds of stuff.
Well, they can still have hunting rifles over there, can't they?
But you can't go to the range like you can here and just go shoot off, 200 rounds.
Well, they live on land, though.
I don't think that he can just go whip out, you can't whip out a pistol, and you can't take a shotgun and just go blow everything up.
Okay, yeah, Kiss My Ex. Right, that's what I was thinking bric-a-brac meant.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a candy.
No. It's like little trinkets and...
Yeah, like my tchotchkes.
Or like she's saying, like what you would see at a garage sale or a yard sale.
Yeah, they definitely had that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was anything and everything.
Cool. Well, all right. Yeah, get my confidence up, right? Yeah, yeah. I'll probably do a lot better if I do some fishing live,
You need to do some.
and y'all can see how.
Practice.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe some welding. If I can find something at the shop that I can do that won't identify,
Yeah.
you know.
You can do some while I'm on my laptop. If you do it during work time, and just throw a ton of stuff at you, so that it looks like chat's coming up.
Yeah. But yeah, stuff like that. I do. I think maybe. I don't know if I'll do it live, but I might.
I think it's knowing where the camera is and all kinds of stuff
Yeah.
like that will make you feel better.
Well, I've got some ideas, but I think I want to. Huh?
Let me see.
Oh. Well, you're gonna be looking. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was trying to see. There we go.
I was thinking. Thank you, Kiss My Ex. I was thinking about.
Why is it so slow?
There's a
There we go.
delay. I don't know. I don't know why. Anyway, I was thinking about doing a video of the lower, taking off the lower unit on that Mercury motor,
Yeah.
and hashtagging the dude that I saw that did the video.
Yeah. That
Because
would
his
work.
video was very informative, but I saw a lot of people in the comments asking about, will this work on this year? Will it work on this year? Blah, blah, blah. And the video is about a year old, and he hasn't been responding.
Oh.
So I think maybe like this confirmation video of the way that guy said that it works.
Uh-huh.
Because everything that I've seen on my lower unit is exactly like the one he did.
Mhm.
But the water pump that he replaced on his, it's on a newer model. Mine's an
Gotcha.
mine's an '08. The one he did it on was like a 2016 or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's minor changes in it. But I think for the most part, everything I saw in his video looks like that's how mine comes apart.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I'm going to do that live. I think
Okay, this-
I personally think it might be better live.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I suck with the camera.
yeah, I don't know what to do with the camera either. Just stand it up right there.
There you go.
But yeah, my real name is Jets,
cool.
so you both know while there's nobody here. Okay, cool. But I'm not going to say that in anybody else's, Dorothy's or Bam's
No,
life.
no, 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 no. No.
Yeah. Very good. Jax. I like that.
Yes. That is a very cool name.
Well, yeah,
So-
I agree, Kate, Kiss My Ex, because I tell you what, some funny shit can come out of my mouth when situations arise. And you can ask Voodoo Queen, if you could see some of the shit that happens to me, like,
Oh, yeah.
she would be like, what in the fuck? But yeah. Well, the only problem with doing a video like that live is it's not like it's a really long process. I've never done it before, so it'll probably take me a few hours. I guarantee it. There's not that many steps to it, but you just never, I'm taking apart a boat motor,
Mm-hmm.
so
Well, a ton of shit goes wrong.
yeah.
It's impossible to avoid because there's so many variables.
Oh, and just so y'all know, why don't y'all remove those comments?
Okay.
Because people could be watching this incognito.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, just click on it and hit remove.
Yeah. I didn't know people could do that.
Yeah, you can go incognito. That's how you can find out if somebody has you blocked and you want to see what they have to say, what you can do on their video.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's say like I have a problem, for example.
That's a great example.
She's got me blocked.
Okay. Okay.
But if I want to see what she has to say, I can go into incognito. Now you have to go back to the search and type in her channel name or the title of the video that you want to get back to.
Right.
Because once you go incognito, all of your history is turned off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can't.
So it's like a brand new session.
It's like a brand new. You can't go back to
or
your.
a brand new.
Even though you're still logged
profile.
in. Yeah, even though you're still logged in under your account, you can't go back and you look at your own history when you're in incognito. So you have to keep in mind either the keyword for the video or the channel name. Type it in the search, go back that way, and then go to the comments, and then you can see the comments that are being left by the people that have you blocked.
Gotcha.
Now, I am not 100% sure if it works that way on the live chat, on a live stream. I haven't tried it, but
I can try to go back in.
I just thought I would throw that out there.
Well, I'll try that the next time.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to go. KMA, I have to go put clothes on. I'm in my robe.
Yeah. All right. See you in a minute.
Don't keep her up too late.
I won't. She'll go to bed when she wants to. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, yep. Flea markets, bric-a-brac. Yep, there you go. Yeah, Ruda Queen just bought some stuff from a woman in the UK that it's like a bunch of 60th, I think it was like 60th wedding anniversary china for Prince Philip and the Queen. And I don't know, some of it's like real silver and the plates are like really ornate and beautiful and all of that. It's like really authentic stuff. Anyways, there you go. I'm a man. I'm like, yeah. Pretty plates, okay. But rolling a smoke. Yep. That's what I need to get into. I need to. It's so much cheaper than buying cartons of cigarettes. I smoke these, and I don't know how many pounds or euros it converts to, but they're about $76 or $77 a carton. And Mark came over, he just wanted to dig shit up and find treasure. Right? Like there must have been a bunch of Viking treasure to hunt and find over there. Okay, so they're about $8. I think they're $8, $7 or $8 a pack here. It's crazy because I remember 20 years ago or so in New York, people were complaining because cigarettes were $5 a pack. That was 20 years ago. Now in New York, they're $20 a pack. Yeah, super expensive. Super expensive. We've actually been really lucky here in Texas as far as the rest of the United States goes. Real estate is through the roof. Texas has been in a housing bubble for 20 years. But as far as commodities go, for the most part... Oh, no, I didn't. Is she in New York? No, she's in Preach Queen's. Where is she? $30 a pack. Oh my God. She's in Australia. Yeah. Oh. 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 No. 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 Do you know, Kiss My Axe, do they grow tobacco over there, or do they have it exported? I'm guessing because of the prices, they don't grow it there. Because here in the United States, we still have North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, where all the tobacco factories are. They grow tobacco. Also, it's not grown in the UK either. Wow. No wonder y'all are rolling it. Sheesh. That is expensive. My God. You know, I was about to say, I don't think I'll ever quit smoking, but good night. If it was that much a pack, there's no way I could afford it. I would have to quit. There's no way. Holy cow. That's insane. Do you, Edge Jesse James, as he's a real descendant? Now, is that the Jesse James from the motorcycle show in Austin, Texas? Ex-Ranger? Texas Ranger? Texas Ranger police or Texas Ranger baseball player? Is he the one that was married to Sandra Bullock for a while? Army Ranger. Okay, then it's not the same guy. Okay. Yeah, the other Jesse James was never in the military. Gotcha. Okay. Well, see, I don't know if you knew this or not. We have the Army Rangers, and then not from Texas though. That's the United States military. But in Texas, we have a police force, which is called the Texas Rangers. But then we also have the baseball team, which is called the Texas Rangers. And they're based here just outside of Dallas, where Voodoo Queen and I are. Yeah, oh, well, yeah, if he's riding motorcycles, he's probably riding on... If he's not riding a Harley, he's probably riding an Indian. Yeah, we're in Dallas, Texas. Well, Texas is pretty big. I think you can fit all of the UK in Texas. So when you say he's not far from Dallas, that could mean Houston, which is about 280 or 300 miles away. Right? Yeah, y'all tiny. He could mean Austin, or that could mean Austin. It could mean San Antonio, which Austin's about 5 hours, 6 hours. San Antonio is about 7 hours. And you could go all the way down to like Corpus Christi, which is the coast, which is about 8 or 9 hours. We drive from one end to the other in a day here. Well, you can do the same thing in Texas if you count a day as 24 hours, as opposed to 10 or 12. Yeah. Yeah, from tip to tip, I think like 17 or maybe 18 hours. Yeah. Texas is big. It's really big. And if you drive from East Texas through West Texas, right? That's I think it's about a 16 to 19 hour trip. And if traffic is good in the major metropolitan areas, which will all be in East Texas, not West Texas, and you could actually make that trip in, say, 16 hours, about 14 hours of that trip, you're going to be driving through no man's land, desert.
Oh, she's asking how big Texas is.
We're talking about how big Texas is and how small the UK is.
Yeah. 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 What killed me was, so it's Sunday, I need to run out and get something, my first week there, and everything is closed.
Are you talking about the UK?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Well, everything
It was an adjustment because everything shut down.
completely on Sunday, even
Not,
like the
well, at a certain time. I don't remember. I want to say it was like 1 or 2 o'clock, and there might be something in another little section of town over, but I didn't have a car. So, and I didn't like taking the bus because I just wasn't used to all of it. So everywhere when I wanted to go grocery shopping, I just walked everywhere.
Gotcha. Well, you know, it used to be that way here.
Oh yeah, it was like that in Louisiana as well. I remember on Sunday, because not only was there blue laws, everybody knew you had to get your liquor on Saturday.
Yeah.
But you could only go like to the local gas station, and if you happened to have a little local one that also sold groceries, you might be able to get something. But other than that, on a Sunday when I was a kid,
Now see,
there was nothing open.
Now check this out. Here in Texas, and I'm sure. Hold up. I don't know what's going on here. Here in Texas, 40 years ago or so, those blue laws, because Kiss My Axe probably doesn't know. She can ask Mark, her man, about blue laws. Since he used to be, he may know what blue laws are.
Yeah.
Blue laws are the stupidest thing ever.
It's almost like the country that's supposed to have, separated religion has a blue law, which is basically, related directly to Christianity because it was Sunday.
Well, so the deal. Okay, an example of a blue law is there was what was in the Bible, right? No work on Sundays. Okay.
Right. Sunday's a day of rest.
Sunday is a day of rest. So it's entirely possible that a hardware store would be open on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Right?
They're not in Louisiana.
And you could go and you could buy a nut, but you couldn't buy a bolt.
Oh, that's retarded.
You could buy part of a sprinkler head,
Yeah.
but you couldn't buy the cylinder in between that worked in the fucking sprinkler head.
Louisiana is the only state in the entire United States that is based off of Napoleonic law. And there are still laws on the books that's basically about sex on Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
And then there are laws about sodomism. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. And, the liquor laws are still affected. Car sales by the blue laws. And this is the crazy one here. Liquor is not sold on Sundays anywhere in the state of Texas that's not a restaurant or a bar.
Oh, really?
Yes. You cannot go to any storefront, any kind of gas station, no liquor store. You're not going to see it. No liquor store is available to be or is able to be open on a Sunday.
Yep. So.
Right? Okay, so here's
KMA is saying the same thing.
Here's the deal with car sales. The reason why the dealerships aren't open on Sunday is because of the blue laws. You're not allowed to sell a car Oh, well, it's the
but
blue laws,
haven't-
but it's also because of the banks.
But haven't they also kept that on the books because it gives them a day off?
Well, the banks are closed on Sundays.
No. I know that, but you can still get financing through any kind of other lending institution that only does things online.
Well, but the thing is that it's kind of like tire manufacturers. You know, there's only 11 tire manufacturers in the world, but there's 250 brands of tire.
But the lending could be done. I think they do it as a means of having a designated day off.
Well, I do know this: if they're going to open on Sunday, and the same with the liquor stores, but none of the liquor stores do it.
Yeah.
If they're going to open on Sunday, they can sell liquor and they can sell cars, but they have to close completely another day of the week.
Oh, really?
Yep, and it could be any day, Monday through Saturday.
I think that has more to do with the financial possibilities of being open and running money, because they have to do what's called CTAs, high currency transaction reporting, or CTRs.
Yeah.
When I was with JP Morgan Chase, that division sat right next to me, and so anything that comes up to $9,999.99, they'll report that as suspicious. But if it's 10,000 above, it's mandatory that it has to be reported.
Gotcha. The only reason I know that is because there's a Toyota dealership in Arlington that is closed on Saturdays, but they're open on Sundays.
That's weird.
And of course, they have their own in-house financing. That's why I was saying what I was saying about the banks and the tire manufacturers. You know, as far as North Texas goes, they're the only dealership I know of that's open on a Sunday.
Yeah.
But they are closed on Saturday.
So what are you going to call this? Saturday night? Saturday night with
I'm going to call
bedtime?
this Saturday night
With
bullshit
bedtime?
with bedtime
Yes,
that
it is
very
well
few
bad.
people are obviously interested in. I don't know.
But we appreciate
Yeah, I'm
it.
enjoying it, you know.
You've just enjoyed talking, baby.
It was the same here. Sunday was the day of rest, so the only shops that used to open were the little Muslim shops for a few hours, and nobody opened on Christmas Day. Yeah, very few are open here on Christmas Day. In fact, in years past, Walmart and Target, and I don't know if y'all have those over there or not.
Yeah, they have Asda instead of Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, and it sells everything like a Walmart does.
Gotcha. They used to be hardcore, opened on the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and late 90s or mid 90s up through the mid 2000s, and then there was this huge outcry about how shitty it was that they were treating their employees that way, and plus coupled with
But
you
you
had a
have
bunch
to-
of riots and people mauling and hurting each other in line.
But when you have a bigger city, you have a higher religious dissection. It's more spread out.
Oh yeah,
It's
well,
not just
diversity
Christian.
within the workforce
Right,
for sure.
Right, basically.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they have something better than Walmart. Much, much better. They have Marks and Spencers.
In the UK.
Yeah, and they sell, decent clothes, and they sell good food, because I found their little deli section, the ready-made food, was really good. But a lot of people abbreviate it and just call it M&S.
M-N-S or M
M&S. They're saying
and sign
M
S?
and yes,
Okay,
correct.
gotcha.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Kiss My Ass said, oh, M&S, yes.
Yes.
Heart, yes.
Yeah. Their food is good.
All right.
And then they have their version of Old Navy called Primark, and apparently it has a little ghetto connotations to Primark. But I found some good stuff in there. But it was on the cheaper made. But there were jokes about t-shirts from Primark.
I like Old Navy.
Yeah, but Primark wasn't exactly the same because they weren't always as trendy, and this was a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It's only as old as the boat,
Yeah.
2008. It's not that old. Kiss My Ex said we call it Permani because of all the knockoffs.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I love that. I love that.
Will you be? Can you keep this going for a minute while I go get me some more water?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
I'll be right back.
I don't know what in the hell I'm going to say, but that's okay. So I can talk about shopping forever and ever. So let's see, what was some of the other? There was a Debenhams. That was my favorite local store. I loved Debenhams. Yeah, shopping for sure. So car boot sale, loved going to a car boot sale. I did all my shopping on Saturday morning, which I enjoyed. And I would go and treat myself. Oh, I didn't have John Lewis. I was in Bournemouth, and there wasn't a John Lewis there, or at least not in walking distance. There was a big shopping center not too far from where I was, but it would have taken me a good 45 minutes to walk there. So I was way too lazy for that. Way too lazy. And I don't know if you can hear me, honey. He has got so many fans going. I'll turn one of these off. But no, we didn't have a John Lewis. We had River something, and I forgot. I was in Bournemouth. And we would go up to London once in a blue moon, because that took us about 2 hours. But yeah, I was down on the coast in Bournemouth. So my flat was up at the top of the hill from the roundabout at the proper square of the city. Oh yeah, Portsmouth's not too far at all. Yeah, that was close to where I was. A lot of people, a lot of the friends that I knew were either from Portsmouth or, yeah, River Island, that's it. They had some good stuff. But I really liked Debenhams, and I forgot, I don't know if it was one particular line of clothing they carried or something that I liked. I think it reminded me of the local department stores in Louisiana that no longer exist. But yeah, River Island was good. Oh, I still have the most phenomenal skirt, and I bought like 3 proper trench coats while I was there. Yeah, I still have a couple of those. I got some really good clothes. The shoes were okay, but my foot is a little bit wide. I'm short, but back then everything was pointed, and now I wear nothing but open toe. The sizing, yes, because I wear a US 4, and the sizing over there made me feel like a lard ass. That was not fun. There was no fun at that at all. What else did I shop at that I enjoyed? What's the one that starts with a Z? Zara. I loved Zara. Zara was a good one. I think here in where Clown and I are, that there is a Zara, but it wasn't quite the same. The quality when I lived in Bournemouth was much better than the quality over here. And there's always a sale, and they don't keep the store kept up at the Zara here. Yeah. Oh, I love Gap. Now, J. Crew is one of my other favorites, but I don't recall having a J. Crew anywhere over there. If you like Gap, then you would love J. Crew. Now, we have J. Crew outlets here, and so you can get things super cheap. We talked about shopping. We're talking about shopping.
It's fine.
That's what I know.
I know. I don't know shopping.
I know shopping. I know financial laws. I'm just a random pile of useless information.
Oh, she loves Gap.
Uh-huh.
Do they have, obviously they have Gap over there, right? There's gotta be.
But I don't remember. I'm just talking about. Oh, she's saying when she went. You definitely need to visit us. We have some really good shopping. It's top notch. You can get everything from Neiman Marcus, Armani, Tory Burch. I love Tory Burch. There's an outlet mall not far from here, and I get all my Tory Burch over there.
Wait, is she saying is that Portsmouth? Is that in the UK or is
Yes.
that Portsmouth,
No,
Virginia?
it's in the UK. It's
Oh,
right
okay,
by
okay.
where I was living.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she was saying Portsmouth over here. I was like, she lived over here?
Well, she may have because her husband's from here.
Yeah, how did they meet?
Oh, well, that's what I was wondering too. I would love to hear that story. You have to invite KMA to a live.
I try. I don't think I can have panel guests with this software.
Oh,
So I'm gonna figure out the StreamYard thing.
oh, she's never been to the States.
She's never been in the States. Okay.
Damn.
So I can have panel guests.
It's a cheap flight right now from London to Dallas. It is. Oh, hang on. I gotta go put this on the plant that's having problems.
Oh.
My hibiscus.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know shopping. My shopping is usually done at Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon, or 7-Eleven when I stop and get my coffee in the morning on the way to work. You know, I'll tell you what. I look forward to that KMA. I will figure out this this panel thing. I know that StreamYard allows so many hours a month or something for free, but I'm telling you, I downloaded that app earlier, or not, maybe not that app. It had the duck, it had all the right words, but when I opened up the app, everything was like misspelled. And I was like, okay, nope, I'm not clicking on anything else, uninstall. So I don't know if I had the right app or not. And plus, I thought that StreamYard was made by Streamlabs. And I was just eager to get going, so I had gone with this Prism. Now, I bet you I could either pay, I could probably pay for the upgraded version of Prism, and it probably has that option. I don't know. I'll research it tonight when I get off. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in having panel guests. I would love that. I don't want to start fights or talk shit or anything like that, but Voodoo Queen's right. I do like to talk, and I have a lot to say.
I'm getting hungry, baby.
Are you?
Yeah.
What do you want to eat for dinner?
Well, you kind of got my taste up for Mexican after talking about abuelas, but you want to go there tomorrow night?
I mean, I don't know. It's up to you.
Is this not the same debate that every couple has? What are we eating?
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's yes, has to be. I want to order.
I thought they were the same because he does gaming and uses Streamlabs. So I asked. He said they're not the same. So Streamlabs and StreamYard are not the same. Is that correct? Hey, Kiss My Axe.
That's what it sounds like.
See, I could have sworn I saw on their little duck icon on BAMs and anybody else's that uses. Everybody uses StreamYard. I thought it said
Right now, but I didn't.
brought to you by Streamlabs.
Well, all they have to do is put a space in between it, and then it's two different companies. But I've never seen a duck on there.
No, there's definitely a duck
Really?
on it. Right? Kiss My Axe, there's a duck on there. On the little logo or avatar at the top right, there's a duck. Well, this mine is not showing anything for Prism. Yeah, same here, Kiss My Axe. I'm the same. I used to be really savvy with it, but then, MySpace came along, and Facebook came along, and YouTube came along, and then years later it was TikTok, and whatever else.
I know most of the stuff. I just don't use it.
Yeah. I'm more of a Craigslist guy,
We know.
DOS based.
You want to type your commands.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my God.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Kiss My Axe, I work in technology. So I know that there are a bunch of the guys or the women that work with me that are still of the same mindset, but they wouldn't accomplish anything. I would be still waiting for code for my projects forever and a day.
Yeah, YouTube and Twitter. I do have a Twitter. I think actually I might have 2 Twitters. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know I have one for sure.
Why would you just have one? How would you be a jackass to people if you just have one?
Well, because I would be a jackass to people with the one. But I think I have 2 because I think I think it was like YouTube. I created it with an email address, so you have that, whatever that name is.
Yeah.
But then I added a name to it, maybe. This was like 10, 11 years ago. But I know I have, mine's Oh My God, the Biscuit.
What the fuck?
OMG, the Biscuit.
What the fuck is that?
It was because my my ex-girlfriend and I had taken a trip to her parents in Mississippi.
Yeah. Was that the one you were telling me about?
And there was a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit that was left in the console of her truck. And I forgot about it. And she didn't get it out, and it was hot. And I said, I texted her, and I said, "Oh my God, the biscuit."
Gotcha.
And I don't know why the fuck that became my Twitter handle, but that's where it came
Wait,
from.
I gotta put on my glasses to read.
And I don't even know why the hell we were tweeting. We weren't tweeting at each other.
Who's DJT?
What? DJT. I don't see.
I don't know.
I don't see DJT.
That's in the last comment that Kiss My Axe made, but I don't know who DJT is.
I had to lock mine down on Twitter because I was loving DJT and woohoo, the trolls hated me. Oh, Donald J. Trump.
Oh, I bet they did.
But there's 4 watching.
Oh, I gotcha.
So somebody else is in here. That's why I was kind of...
There weren't 4 earlier.
No.
There were only 3.
Hey, Lurker.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Lurking's not a bad thing. Yeah,
No.
Kiss My Axe. You're talking about Donald J. Trump, right?
Well, everybody knows now that you said it.
Kiss My Axe. Are you not a fan of DJT?
I got the impression she was.
It's okay if you're not. Okay, yeah, me too. Listen, am I the only one? And let me tell you, I can talk about this a lot.
I know.
Am I the only that thought it was great that he literally trolled himself into the White House? He trolled the entire world.
Interesting. I find it interesting. He did.
He really
and
did.
as a businessman, I have a lot of respect for him. And you know that some of the things that he did, I supported, and some of the things that he did appalled me.
I agree. I am not a fan of the locker room talk and that kind of shit. I think a man should be an upstanding man as much as he can be, and I've been a really shitty man in my past life.
Yeah.
You know, and I will be the first to admit that it's damn near fucking impossible. But for a man of his stature,
Right.
and what he had and all that, it
What you had
should
to
not
learn.
have been that difficult.
It's not just that. It's his upbringing as well.
The lurker went away.
Aww. We bored him.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I was excited to have 4 people in.
Oh, I actually got a notification that you're live.
Let me see. I think because of Mark being a law enforcement officer and his support of them in
Yeah.
the Air Forces. Yeah. Well, I mean, kiss my ex. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 43.
No, you're
Or
not,
44.
baby. You're 44.
I'm sorry, I'm 44. Anyway.
You keep trying to be 40. I get it. I get it. I'm not having my birthday this year.
And okay, so yeah, I remember when I was a kid, and most of those rag magazines that my grandparents used to buy, my grandmother used to buy, the National Enquirer,
Yeah.
the Sun, whatever other ones, they were running weekly stories.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
albeit tabloid stories about Donald Trump. Yeah, those magazines were based in the UK.
Really?
They weren't. I'm pretty sure they weren't based over here.
Well, that is a very popular type of magazine there, and it stunned me. That, and I think it was now.
Well, they were always running. Sorry to interrupt. They were always running stories about Donald Trump.
That's all they
They
did.
were always running stories about Princess Di. They were always running story. I mean, it's funny
All
because
they do is the celebrities.
if I remember right, all the stories that they would run about the Queen were very respectful. But the stories they would run about Charles and the stories they would run about Di
Yeah.
were
They
like
were
the
salacious.
trashiest, salacious,
Yeah.
incendiary.
Yeah, it's doing it on this side too. No, it's
I've got the little circle going around my screen. Okay, are we back?
Yeah, there's probably just a little delay.
All right.
Baby, we gotta think about food. It's 7:15.
Well, what do you want to order?
I kind of want steak. I
Not
know
from-
that you'd hate that.
From Abuelos?
Anywhere.
I mean, I think the best place to get it's from Abuelos.
But if we order from Abuelos, I'm probably... Well, that's what you got the last time.
Yeah, I like
we
the
went
steak.
there.
We can go somewhere else tomorrow. We don't have to go to
Yeah,
Mexican
that's
spice
true.
and
Okay.
Unless you want to do Chipotle.
No, I can't do Chipotle again.
Okay.
No. Because it's a little much for me.
I'm sorry. Bear with us. We're trying to figure out what we want to eat.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, right. Kiss my ass. Right. The thing is that steak is as expensive as cigarettes right now. So.
Why not? Why not from the steakhouse? I love Outback. I know that you probably don't like Outback, huh?
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, let's do Outback. They're reasonable. They have that little bitty Victoria filet that I love, and I love their Caesar salad.
Yeah, that sounds good. Just get me a basic, whichever one's cheaper, either the filet mignon or a regular steak, like a
What size?
T-bone or
Like
something.
how many ounces?
Not very big. Not very big. I'm not going
The
to eat that.
Victoria is the Victoria is like this big.
Is that a filet mignon?
It's like 8 ounce. Yeah. Yeah, it's a filet.
What part of the cow is it?
I have no idea, baby. I haven't a clue. I really couldn't tell you. I just know it's a filet. My sister's really picky, and she always gets it too.
Does it have fat on it?
No, baby, no fat. You probably let me pull up their menu.
I have to have some fat. Let's see. We found
Oh
Kiss-
my God!
we found a
42.
place here that does a 42-ounce steak.
Good Lord.
So we're going next date night, and I know y'all are going to split it. There's no freaking way. 42 ounces. Oh, what's that divided by 12? Wait, 16? 16, 32 plus another 16. So that's 2 pounds.
32 is 16 ounces a piece. Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way.
That's a lot of food.
No, they're going to do that because they're going to. He'd eat that with no sides.
Oh my Lord.
I tell you, if it's got fat on it, I would eat it too. It would take me a week to
I
eat
think
that
you
much.
need the
But
porterhouse. Isn't that the one that's got the fat?
I've never had the porterhouse.
Really?
I've never had a porterhouse.
Really?
Yeah, I always get either a T-bone or a filet mignon. But if a porterhouse has marbling and fat,
I think so. I'm gonna look it up for you, baby.
I'll take it. Wow, 42 ounces. Holy crap.
Oh, 42. I thought she said 32.
No, she said 42.
Oh, 42. Shoot.
That's humongous.
Yeah, that's massive.
He's 6'5", a big boy with hollow legs. Well, yeah, there you go.
You have to be.
Is he from Pennsylvania or is he from Texas? Don't get me wrong, Pennsylvania's got lots of football players, hockey players.
Yeah.
You know, lots of big dudes.
I'm gonna do takeaway. We'll drive and go get it, and that'll save us.
Okay, you'll drive and go get it.
Yes, baby, I'll drive and go get
Okay. Born and bred in Western Pennsylvania. Well, there you go. Yep. Corn-fed. I used to work in the elevator industry, and a lot of guys from the east. And let me tell you, these dudes they're not small by any stretch of the imagination. They are humongous.
Ribeye is well marbled.
I think I would rather take from a restaurant take it marbled rather than depending on them to determine how much fat I want or not, because a lot of them places will cut the frickin' fat right off.
Not if we do. There's a bone-in ribeye. That's what you want, huh?
Like flat iron steak. What is flat iron steak? Kiss my ass.
Oh, I know
I've
what
heard
that
of
is. Yeah, that's. I used to cook that for my ex-husband. Yeah.
Flat
You
iron.
have to cook it really a longer time if it's what I'm thinking of. How about this, baby? The bone-in ribeye.
Looks good.
Okay.
I can eat that over a couple days. I know that's a humongous piece of meat.
It is. It's 18 ounces.
18 ounces.
Let me guess. You want it medium rare.
Yep. How do you, Kiss my axe, how do you like your flat iron steak? Rare, medium rare, well done, or still walking?
You got to look at these sides. What do you want as a side, baby?
How many?
Steamed veggies. There's baked potato, mashed potatoes, sweet potato.
Ooh.
You want sweet potato?
Yes, sweet potato. So still walking. Got it. Cut its head off, wipe its ass, and put it on my plate. That's how she likes hers.
Do you want
Yep.
honey butter, brown sugar, or cinnamon, or all of those?
On the sweet potato?
Uh-huh.
All of those sound awesome. Oh my god, I hope she doesn't expect me to do anything tomorrow. Just fucking feeding me this tonight. I know we gotta do something. We gotta get in the bathroom and fix the trim.
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes. I'm gonna be... Yeah, cut it. Kiss my ex. I was laughing. I don't know if Voodoo Queen saw it or not. The comment that you made to one of those sheep. What was it?
Oh, I missed it.
She
I
goes,
missed it.
"You deserve to be on someone's plate," because they were like bullying her and ramming into her and stepping on her feet. They were being asked, and Maisie was like butting them back. She was like,
Oh, really?
"Fuck for her." And then when she went to go try to headbutt Billy Balls, I guess that's Kiss My Ex's favorite sheep. She was like, "Maisie, no, leave him alone." Kiss My Ex is saying Maisie hates the sheep.
Oh.
Those sheep are bossy.
I'm not surprised.
What do you mean bossy?
Yeah.
Well,
Especially if they're the biggest thing there.
well, I mean, they're slightly smaller, or maybe right at the same size as the mini horses.
Yeah.
So I think they do get a little,
Mm-hmm.
they get a little headstrong. And plus, Kiss My Axe, she probably babies all of them anyways, you know what I mean? So they think they can just run over her and do whatever the hell they want.
I'm getting the 6-ounce fillet.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Kiss My Axe said, well, they're all hand tamed, so they have no respect. Haha. Right. Yep. Yep. Well, I wish that lurker would have talked. You know, even if they were coming in here to troll, I would have played with them. I can't do that on Bam's channel. I have to, like, just whack them on the head right away. You know what I mean? Hear what they have to say. Even if it's bullshit.
I'm getting that sweet potato too.
That sweet potato sounds good.
Yeah.
Kiss My Axe, do you guys have sweet potatoes over there? Ah, nice. Sweet potatoes are so good. I love sweet potatoes. I love sweet potato casserole. I love sweet potato fries. I love baked sweet potatoes. I probably would love twice baked sweet potatoes.
Yes.
I love, and I'm that way with tomatoes as well. Do you grow tomatoes on your land, Kiss My Axe? I love everything tomato. Everything tomato. Voodoo Queen is shaking her head because she knows I'll eat any fucking thing tomato there is on the face of this earth. This is really paying attention.
To what?
Battery power.
Oh, yeah, you can use this.
This is being streamed. Yo, do you need it?
No, 100%.
Okay.
All right, well, get this thing to stop streaming. So we have to go get this.
Okay. But I grow virtually everything else in the veggie plot. Well, I love me some tomatoes. I know that.
You eat carrot cake with me?
Huh?
Carrot cake?
You gonna get that for dessert?
I'm thinking about it.
Hell yeah. Does it have cream cheese in it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I gotta learn how to cook that too.
Carrot cake with cream cheese in it. Yes, that sounds phenomenal. Especially since we're getting closer to the holidays. Yeah.
Well, you know I'll be making you some stuff.
Kiss My Axe said, "You two have a message from Mark. You guys are making me feel homesick."
Aw, tell him thank you. I think that that's a good thing. You know, for him to get to hear American voices and means we're very American.
Yeah, I mean,
The good parts of America.
yeah, the good parts of America, right? The down home cooking and
Yeah.
yeah.
Although, sorry, there's no down home cooking tonight.
Well, we're not doing it ourselves tonight, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. I don't mean to make him homesick. I hope. Do you guys plan to visit anytime soon, or?
Because the flights right now are the cheapest I have seen in a very long time. You can get round trip flights from Dallas to London for $500.
Yeah, I mean, and Philadelphia is not that far away,
No, it's not.
or Pennsylvania.
Well, yeah, so the other B.
It's like 10 hours, that drive there.
Yeah.
I've never been to. I've been through Arkansas, Tennessee, to North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Florida,
I've been because I used to
Kentucky,
go. Yeah, I used to go to Ohio all the
Mississippi, Louisiana, Arizona, California. I've been to El Segundo, California. That's the only place in California I've been.
time. Oh, I've been to a couple of places.
Oklahoma,
But if
Kansas City, Missouri,
yes, you have.
Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas.
Mhm.
And I think that's about it. I think I was in when I was a baby. I was either in Chicago,
Oh, I've been to Chicago.
O'Hare Airport for a layover for
I used to go
somewhere,
there for work.
but I've never been to New York.
They've
I've
got
never.
some really cool architecture in Chicago.
Oh yeah, yeah. She said he will this year, but I've got all the animals, so it's hard to get someone to look after them.
Mm.
Oh, maybe next summer though. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know. Luckily, we have YouTube, and
Yeah.
as soon as I can figure out how to have other people on panel to actually have a conversation with, not that we're not having one, but you know, yeah. Well, that's awesome. I think that's really cool that your man is from the States.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I think it's kind of funny, though. He's having trouble taking up a hobby. Does he like fishing? From what I see on YouTube, there's a lot of fishing that can be done
Yeah,
throughout the UK.
I think that there's got to be.
Oh, thank you. Kiss my ex. She said, well, you both are good conversationalists, so your lives will be good.
Oh, thank you.
We actually talked about this a while back when I was telling her I wanted to get my channel up and going. I was thinking maybe, we could do commentary together on my channel. She's not a
Not a people person.
she's not a people person. She's not a social butterfly.
Nope.
I'm not a social butterfly.
Yes, you are.
But she says yes, but I do like to talk. And
I have to do that at work all day long.
as a former troll of Craigslist before social media, quote unquote, existed, I did like to talk a lot of shit. And I'll be the first to say it. Just because it was talking shit doesn't mean it wasn't true. And speaking the truth doesn't mean it's a lie. And I never trolled anybody that didn't deserve it.
Here, here.
I've been called a lot of things on the internet over the last 25, 30 years. But new to live streaming, and yeah, I'm very appreciative that somebody wants to listen to what I have to say. He used to hunt a lot. We'll eventually get him a shotgun and firearms license, as my dad is up in the Highlands.
Oh, cool.
So he'll take him deer stalking or hunting. Yes, okay. That's one way to put it, yes. That's hilarious. Yeah, there's a few that deserve a good trolling. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, we got 30 minutes.
Alright, dude. Voodoo Queen's going to leave here in about a half hour, and I'm probably going to get off, and don't want to keep you up, and I hope I'm not keeping Mark up. But,
Y'all have a good evening.
yeah, y'all have a good. This is really cool. I'm really enjoying this.
You have to have her up on panel and we'll figure out how to do
Oh, I
that.
definitely will. You and her are my only two. Or Violet. I made Violet a mod as well.
Okay.
She just was listening and
Yeah,
was laid
I
in
saw
bed
that.
and going to sleep. So, yeah, you three are my first 3 mods on my channel. Haha, gone live, skirting the rules.
I don't think it's scary.
Oh, he can sleep stood up. Haha, right.
Shit, I wish I could.
Yeah.
I wish.
I can't wait. I'm excited. I want to do. I really want to do some live streams on the boat when I'm going fishing, but man, I have got to get how to get it going because I got it going tonight, but all that different stuff was.
It's just practice.
I'm on my tablet. I'm on my phone.
Right. It's just practice.
Your phone was there. Did something different tonight than it had done before when I had tried this. I had never seen that.
But I think you said that there were updates. Remember?
Yes, I had updated YouTube. Yes.
And they said they probably, because there's a lot more people going live.
She asked? Yes, yay, Blue Crew. Right. Is it on the sea or lake? No, not the sea. Lake. Kiss my axe. My boat is not a
It's
sea.
not seaworthy.
It's not a sea faring going vessel. Mine is made for freshwater only. There's a saying when it comes to boats in general. You can have a saltwater boat and take it into freshwater, but you can't have a freshwater boat and take it into saltwater. And that's true because of the internal components of the motor. Also, depending on whether your vessel is aluminum or fiberglass, you have anodes and zinc plates and things like that you can attach to the exterior components of the boat. My boat is what's referred to as a bass boat, and although there are sea bass, and I probably could take that boat if I changed out some of the internal components of the motor before I did so. I could take it out in a bay in the ocean, but I wouldn't go beyond the jetties, not even in the Gulf of Mexico, because that boat will get sunk real quick.
It's not really built for water coming up over either. Like
No, you're right. It's not. It can handle some waves. Don't get me wrong. 2-3 foot waves it can handle, but yeah, when you're talking about a seafaring vessel versus a freshwater vessel, yeah,
I accidentally knocked you down. Sorry.
No, you're. She asked, "What's the biggest fish in that lake? Anything dangerous?" Yes, there are some things dangerous. Thank you for asking that. And the next time I go to my local bait shop, I will show you what's dangerous in those lakes.
Now, you have to warn people because that is the saddest sight in the world. I'm sorry, being from Louisiana and seeing them locked up like that.
It is pretty sad. We do have alligators in these lakes, and somebody caught one about 15 years ago or so, right after Hurricane Katrina, and the guy at the local bait shop at the lake I go to that I frequent often, they donated it to him. He's provided it with a home, he provides it with food, but I don't know how
It should be in water.
I don't know how you feel about zoos, but a lot of people don't like zoos because of the captivity
But he doesn't even have enough water.
aspect of it. But no, he does. He's got access. There's a whole nother.
Oh,
You
really?
didn't go into the.
Okay, goodness.
Yeah, you didn't
Tell
go
me
into.
about the smell.
Well, it stinks. I
Oh
mean,
my
it's
God.
60 years old. But anything dangerous? Yes. Alligator gar, which is a hybrid between a fish. I don't know what kind of fish, and an alligator. They can grow up to 300 pounds, and according to the internet, God only knows how long they live. Scientists say they can live anywhere from 60 years old to like 120 years old. They're practically prehistoric. Our lakes and our river systems are full of them. Catfish, that's another, well,
They're not dangerous.
there's a lot of subspecies of catfish, but catfish are dangerous.
How come?
Think about it. You can look it up on YouTube, people noodling, quote unquote noodling, for catfish. You're diving below without any kind of life preserver on or whatever, below the surface of the water.
Well, that's just
And you're sticking your hand into a catfish's mouth that weighs over 100 pounds.
that's stupid. That's just stupid.
I know it's stupid, but it's a thing. It's entirely possible that you could stick your hand in that hole and not come back up.
Oh my
And some of those catfish are big enough to swallow an entire body.
Oh my God. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Uh,
Oh, really?
what else is dangerous? There are, they're not called sailfish. I can't remember. Well,
Got your book right there.
I got my book right here. Texas Outdoor Annual, whatever. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm not gonna look long.
Which one?
Get to the fishing.
Were you talking about this fish the other day?
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
I can't believe the noodling thing. That's insane. You want my glasses?
Can we turn the light on?
Yeah.
Let me find it. Hang on.
Please don't look at my recycling.
Ocean. I know it's in here.
That's okay.
Oh, it's called a paddlefish.
There you go.
I don't see it in here, but that's what it's called. It's called a paddlefish. The paddlefish gets large. Oh, there it is, paddlefish. No harvest allowed. There's not a picture of it. Oh, I can't see what I'm showing you. Shit.
It's okay, baby.
Let's see. Oh, and everything's upside down. It's the paddlefish where it says no harvest allowed. The paddlefish is like a gar, but it's instead of being more like an alligator with fins instead of feet, it's more like a fish with fins instead of feet that has a paddle bill on it, and that paddle bill does not have teeth like an alligator does, but they get big. They are huge. And apparently
I know
when
who Jeremy Wade is.
when these lakes were dammed up back in the 50s from these rivers, there were a lot of paddlefish in them, and they were overfished within like 10 years of these lakes being dammed up. And I have seen a paddlefish. The damn thing probably weighed about 150 pounds. It was as big as I was. But you're not supposed to, if you get caught with one of those on your hook, you're going to be in big trouble. And I don't know if the game wardens see you, and I don't know what the hell they eat. I've never caught one. I've only seen one. But yeah, that's another big dangerous fish. That's why I won't swim in these lakes. I'll go boat in them. I'll fish off the shore, but I'm not swimming in these lakes. Forget that.
She asked, is it a predatory fish?
The paddlefish is a predatory fish. So is the alligator gar.
Yeah. Those are ugly fish.
Well, actually, all the fish that are stocked in those lakes are predatory fish. The only ones that aren't predatory or that are lower on the food chain are the smaller ones, like the minnows, the shad, the sunfish, or the perch.
Yeah.
Those are not necessarily the predatory fish. But any of the bass species, any of the gar, any of the catfish.
We don't have pike, do we?
No, we don't have pike down here. No.
I don't
No
think
pike.
so. Okay, I've got to go get our food in a second.
Okay, babe. Okay, so do you have pike? Are they a predatory fish? Shows backwards on cam. Yep, it sure did. I'll try to fix that in the future.
I'll stick my face on right quick and say bye.
Okay. Oh, that you have to do it over there. There's Voodoo Queen. No kiss?
I'm sorry, baby.
Thank you. Yes, no, we don't have pike over here. That's north of here, Minnesota. Probably Iowa. Shit, I don't even know. Maybe even as far south as Tennessee. Mark would know. I bet you Mark would know if they've got pike over there. Pike get really big too. Pike actually are a version of the paddlefish. They may not look a lot alike as far as skin color goes, but as far as their bill goes and the way their fins are, their dorsal fin, and all of that, they do look a lot alike. Yep, that was Voodoo Queen. Yes, yep. Oh, okay, gotcha. That was for Voodoo Queen. Gotcha. All right. So, anyways, perch here, yeah, or sunfish, yeah. They don't get much bigger than yay big, yeah, about like that. Yeah. Perch are the fish that every other fish wants to eat because they can swallow it whole. It's a nice little snack or meal, depending on how big. Yep. I love fishing. I absolutely love fishing. I have such a good time doing it, and I don't keep the fish. I catch and release, but it relaxes me. I love getting out on the water. I love driving the boat. I love everything about it. It's one of the things that since I was a child, my grandfather introduced me to, and I don't have very many tricks of the trade, but it's something that I enjoy doing. And Voodoo Queen, she absolutely loves to go out on the boat because she can just lay out in the back and get a tan. She's totally content with me doing whatever the hell I'm doing. I can't take her out when it's very rough because she gets really scared, but she'll come around. She'll know when she can trust me with it. She does trust me, but if I've been in some situations before, not with this boat, but in my past, where I haven't really paid attention to the weather and what was happening and all that, but you just got to weather the storms, as Dorothy would say. Trout and salmon, yes. The other is coarse fishing, which is all over fish. It's still in the waters and the rivers. Yep. One thing I want to do is I want to go inland trout fishing. You can fish along the Texas coast for trout, but it's a little bit different. The freshwater trout tastes different, but depending on where you go, what state you go in, you can't always keep the trout, even though the trout freshwater are pretty much the same all over the United States. You can't always keep them. You have to catch and release them. But I'll tell you what, the ones I have been able to keep and eat, they are damn good. Damn good. And salmon, I love salmon. I absolutely love salmon. Salmon is my favorite fish. I grill salmon every time I get it. I eat it at least twice a week. I love throwing it on the grill. I have a rub that I got off of another YouTuber that I use. I take it and I'll get one of those big fillets that are like that long from the store, and I'll take that and I'll cut it in steaks, about so many inches wide by the width of the fillet, and then I'll put that on foil. I'll take olive oil and I'll coat both the skin side and the fillet side with that olive oil, and then I take that rub. It's a dry rub, and I sprinkle it on both sides, and then take a brush and brush it over all four sides of the fillet. Then I wrap it up a couple of times in foil, keeping in mind which side is the skin side and which side is the fillet side. I put that on the grill, skin side down first, and 4 minutes per side at about 700 degrees. Oh my God. Oh, the thing is about the skin, a lot of people don't like to eat the skin, and I didn't really care about the skin either until I did it that way. The entire fillet, when you open up the foil, it will stay intact and come off of the skin as a whole. And you can eat the skin if you so choose to. That's why you season it, and it is fucking good. I mean, I don't normally eat the skin, but when that guy said that on that video, I was like, bullshit, nobody's gonna eat that skin. I was like, what? And I did that same thing with steelhead trout, and I've done it with tuna steaks. I've done it with tuna, and it's phenomenal. It's really good. Okay, we have trout put up a good fight. Yep, the same here. You have to have a ticket for how many you can catch and keep. Yep, we have the same thing. You have to have a fishing license, and you have tags on that fishing license for certain type of freshwater and saltwater fish. Yep. And you also have for fish that you don't have to have a tag on, like any kind of catfish or any kind of bass, depending on what kind of bass it is, you have what's called bag limits. So you don't get caught with more than 20 striper, within a certain size limit in a given day. They have stuff like that. Okay. Oh, you must try salmon and I don't know how to pronounce that. In salmon and crotay. I'm not sure. Andrea's not, or Voodoo Queen's not here. Salmon and pastry, but top it with red pesto and pre-roasted red onions, peppers. And put those on top of the pesto, which is a type of pasta, right? Then wrap the pastry up and roast in the oven. So how would you do that? Okay, salmon and the pastry. Top it with red pesto. So what is the pastry? The pastry would have to be not baked already, correct? Pre-roasted red onions. Okay, so basically, I got you. Cast iron skillet. Roast red onions, peppers, etc. Maybe onions. I like red onions. And put those on top of the pasta. Then wrap the pastry up and roast in the oven. Okay, so yes. So you would have to puff pastry raw, then red pesto sauce. Okay. Oh my God. That sounds so fucking good. Make a pastry parcel. I'll have to look that up. I'm not a baker, kiss my axe. The Voodoo Queen can bake. She knows what you're talking about. Pastry parcel. I probably could. So what do I need to do? I need to take some eggs and some flour to make a dough. I probably need something else. Sounds like something's missing. And I could use a mixer to mix it up in a bowl. But the pastry ready rolled. Well, if I did like I was making a if I was making homemade bread, right? But obviously there would have, if it's a pastry, there would have to be sugar. Maybe some other kind of flavoring. And then that would be mixed together in a bowl and rolled out with a rolling pin to make the dough, correct? Then put the salmon. But I'm going to put the salmon in raw. Butter, flour, salt, water. Okay, I'm going to put the salmon in raw. I'm going to top it with the red pesto and the pre-roasted. Okay, right. So that's all going to go on top, and then wrap it up like maybe like a calzone, or maybe not like a ziti. I can't think of the word. But you would roll it up and then bake it. Yeah, roast. Okay, so yeah, if you're going to roast it in the oven, then you're going to basically, for the Americans, you're going to broil it in the oven, I think, or come close to that. You're probably going to be about 500 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe 450. Okay, roll out, lay raw salmon on top. Yep, top. Put the pesto on, then the veggies. Bring sides up, seal it on top, and bake it. Okay, I know you guys are used to working in Celsius. So tell me what temperature and how long in Celsius, and then I'll convert it to Fahrenheit. You might have given me something to do tomorrow. Seriously. Because I have 2 large salmon steaks in the freezer. Is that Celsius, Kiss My Axe? It's got to be Celsius. Because that would be that's probably between 350 and 450 Fahrenheit. This live is definitely staying up because Yep. I think I'm gonna try this tomorrow. I might even go live so y'all can watch me fumble my way through this. Yep. Sorry, the 300. Yep. I bet it's between 350 and 450. Okay. So how long do you think if you had how could you measure that? Let's say that was about 2 cups of flour, 40 minutes to bake. Okay, so how much? I get the rest of it. Do you have an idea in cups or ounces, or I'm not sure what you guys use over there? Do you have any idea about how much flour that would be? For a steak that's a salmon steak that's about the size of a brick. Maybe not as thick as a brick. Let me rethink that. Shit. Okay, so, the only thing I have near me is the outdoor manual. This is probably about 7 or 8 inches by 4 inches wide. Can't convert it to centimeters right now. The thickness would probably be about 1.5 inches at its thickest. And when you came around to its thinnest, about 1/4 of an inch. Roast the veggies in olive oil for sweetness. Okay, definitely. Okay, 40 minutes to an hour to bake. All right. I will so try this. I will so try this. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Sweet. Puff pastry. Okay. That'll definitely give me something to do for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if Voodoo Queen will eat it though. She's so afraid she's getting fat, and she's not fat at all. She's trying to avoid carbs and yeah, me too, me too. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. Thanks for staying up. Thank you. And I'm gonna try that. I may go I may do a video or try to do this live tomorrow and see what happens. I really appreciate you showing up and enjoyed talking to you. And Voodoo Queen did too. Oh yeah. So you dodged the bread, the bread and the chips and the potatoes and yeah. Okay. Does Mark have a hard time finding stuff he wants to eat over there, or is he fathead bread though? I don't know what fathead bread is. Oh. If he's awake, or maybe wait till tomorrow to ask him. Ask him if he's ever had jalapeno fudge over here in the States. Well, fudge isn't is jalapeno. It's here. Let me tell you. Let's see. Yeah. Fudge over here is not as it isn't as sweet as chocolate, but it's more rich, which makes it taste like it is more sweet. It's just heavier. I don't know. I wish Voodoo Queen was here. Oh yes, yes. It is a chili pepper. Yes. It's pronounced. I know it's spelled jala, but it's pronounced hala with an H. Yeah. It's a Spanish or Mexican pepper. Ooh. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah. Well, I'm not big on sweets, but for some reason, when sweets are combined with these hot flavors and peppers, I'm like all over it. I don't know why. That's just me. Right? Okay. Yeah. Fuck me, I'm home. Yeah. Right. Perfect. I'll ask Voodoo Queen about that. She loves that stuff, so I know she'll know what you're talking about. Well, all right. I guess I'll end this. I'm going to leave it up because I want that recipe. And I really enjoyed talking to you. Sorry I couldn't do a panel. I'm going to work on that and hopefully have something up here soon. Because I would love for, Bam and Dorothy and all of y'all, come up on my panel. Let's talk about what goes on in this shit. I know a lot of times we do, but let's talk about other things. Let's just talk. We don't always get a chance to just talk. And that's what I like to do. But, yeah. Love to you and yours too, and all the animals. Really enjoy seeing those videos. I'm gonna try to take more videos, and mine won't always be as interesting, but that's okay. Boring city life. Sometimes interesting things do happen. But all right, well, have a good night. Kiss my axe. And we will definitely talk to you soon. And thank you for accepting a wrench on the channel. I know you know what to do. All right? All right. Have a good night. Good chatting with you.